Hello, good evening, everyone, and welcome to the last session of today. We'll just look back on what we've done today and round up today's trading day. As usual, we started off today with the economic calendar, seeing if there were any reports of high importance throughout today, and we are aware there were no reports of high importance throughout today, so we were able to go ahead and look for opportunities in the market. And then obviously looking at the Euro US dollar, which is the main market we're focusing on for the 2 weeks. Looking at the Euro US dollar, when we met in the morning, the market was trending sideways at the time with the pivot point and the first support within the sideways trend, so we decided to avoid using the pivot point strategy. And then we noticed the market formed the market support at that point. So we placed a pending sell order just below the market support, and that was our first pending order for the day. And then the market fell, broke the market support there, took our sell trade, and then the market reversed, went back up, and took us out of the trade with a loss of 20 pips. And when we met at 12 midday, we then noticed that the market was initially uptrending and then reached a high point there to form a high, and then there was another low point there, and we marked that out as the new high and low of a current sideways trend. And as you can see, the market was initially trending sideways between those two white lines, but it's now broken that sideways trend and it's now formed a new sideways trend here. So obviously the new high of the sideways trend is there. Let's just adjust this now. Because once you've got a sideways trend broken, like we have in this case, we can now ignore this as a sideways trend. So we now start on the new one, and once that was broken, that's the new high, and this is now the new low. So we'll move our lines to those points. So the new high then now is 3608. 36085. There we are. So that's the new high, and the new low is at that point there. So that low there is 36007. That's James Bond. Okay. So 36007. So that's our new sideways trend now. Obviously, we've come to the end of the trading day, so we'll just leave those two white lines there, and then we'll see in the morning if the market is still trending sideways between those two white lines. But for today, we only had one live trade, which resulted in a loss. And after that, we decided to keep out of the market because of the way the market was moving in a very haphazard manner. So we kept out of the market all day. So we only had one live trade, which was a loss of 20 pips. So we'll fill out our spreadsheet. So down to 577. But again, the main thing is that it was a good trading day, despite the fact we lost 20 pips, but it was still a good trading day because I stuck to my trading plan. So that's the key. The key is you sticking to your plan. You're going to have losses. Like I said, if you remember the teaching on money management, losses in trading are inevitable. Whether you like it or not, you're going to have losses as a trader. Regardless of your market analysis, your strategy, whatever you're doing, you will have losses. So, always remember that. And it's just a question of whether you are applying good money management to your trading. So losses are inevitable. You can't avoid it, no matter what you do. So the key is to apply good money management, be consistent with your plan, and stick to your plan. So that's why the key to ending your day is, did you stick to your trading plan? Okay, so that's it for today. Any questions? If you have any questions, do click the hand button or send your questions to the question box. We'll resume our trading again tomorrow morning at 6 in the morning. Let's see, there's a question here. Can we go over swing trading in detail? Unfortunately, we won't be able to go through swing trading in detail during the 2 weeks live session because the 2 weeks live session is just strictly for practical purposes. But after the 2 weeks live session, when we go back to the weekly sessions, we'll then be able to talk about swing trading in detail. Any other questions, comments before we finish? No questions? Good. So I wish you all a good evening. Have a good night, and we'll speak again tomorrow morning. Take care.